Thank you, Dominic. Now, Sheila Fitzpatrick O'Donnell will read a poem for us. Thank you, Sheila.
Dingle Peninsula. Over the Dingle Peninsula in remote rural Ireland, storm clouds dense as drapery painted a sullen picture, a curtain of rain veiling our restriction. From the slope of an open mountainside, we let loose rocks which split open with a mighty whack, releasing bursts of energy. We shouted with joy as enormous waves washed our troubles far out to the distance downwards. Afterwards, in a public house, by an open turf-burning fire, pampered by manicures and Guinness, stress-free, satisfied with life for a while, for we left our troubled baggage with the ocean, only the ocean.
Thank you, Sheila. And now, performance poet Niamh Bagnall from Dublin. Thank you.
I'm not from Dublin, I'm from Cork. I just have to get that right.
Oh, Munster!
Okay, so this is called Brother. A dinky car and my pink blanket bought your friendship, you being 3 when I first landed. You taught American football by knocking me over repeatedly. We were comrades. In cahoots, got round the folks, got staying up late, had merriment at mass. Watched Pat's chat early, raced downstairs on rugs, made forts of fresh cut grass. I batted tugs on squirting day on your behalf, told the biggest boy to leave you alone. I was 5. He laughed and didn't bother you again. I tried to impress your friends when we watched horrors to a penny. You're still the coolest guy I know, but I don't know that many. It's harder just to meet for beers when you live far away. We must talk at least twice a year. I miss you the odd day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I inadvertently haven't started the Munster and Leinster conflagration here already. It's only Thursday. However, we'll have Mr. Noel King to entertain us. Thank you.
Very much. Sorry, no, wait till I find the page. And this isn't for Sheila, I'm sorry, no, it's not for Dominic either. Next time. I'm on 42. Newtown. That priest had had a smoke before confessions. I smelt it from his breath through the grill, and little icicles hovered on his nose. Trying to make out his face, I thought him a bit like that great actor, and he was, because he gill-gooded several noises of encouragement at me. Asked if this was my first confession, but I'd already told him, had said, "Bless me, Father, this is my second confession." Afterwards, from a wait in Daddy's Anglia, for the rest of the family to come from confession, I saw that priest's full face walking the churchyard with another cigarette. He peered a half salute at Daddy, pleased to see the new man in town was a staunch Catholic, that is. His eyes brushed over me. I flushed, knowing he knew I'd been playing with my Willie. But he wasn't nice, really, not like Father Heaney at home, who heard my first confession, gave me my first communion. Thank you very much.
Thanks to Noel. Now, Margaret Mary Glasgow is from Limerick and has been writing since 1972. She writes poetry and short stories. Margaret Mary.
I'll get you down to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. I was one of the lucky people to be invited to O'Vale recently for a poetry reading. So there was a group of us of about, I'd say I have to count the lines here, about 7 around the table. So I suggested a one-line composition poem, which I would later, we'll say, put together. So I kind of took lines at random, so this is how this poem came about.
So I just call it one-line composition poem. The Cork moon hangs exhausted. Carry me to renewal again. Angels' kisses in the snow, way to go. I'll pass. I'm here now, I wonder where. Why am I being asked to write? A flock of birds, dark words in an October sky. I felt the mood like my soul. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now we have John Pinchmit, who is an American ex-high school English teacher, retired at Herbertstown since 2005. He was first runner-up in the 2009 Cushla International Poetry Festival Slam. John Pinchmit.
Thanks so much, and a special thanks for Terry for including me in Revival 15. This is a poem which I finished last month, and frankly it gave me fits, but I'm quite pleased with it ultimately, and I'm actually not going to give as much eye contact as I normally would because I want to get this one right. It's on page 6, and it's about something in our old farmhouse which is very, very special to me. Vintage lace work. On the north wall of the first landing, a thin wooden picture frame tapers to a gilded inner cornice, and there, under glass, on a deep green background, lie 2 antique white lace cuffs, their delicate patterns echoing. Created in silence, save the soft clicking of her finest needles, their maker has passed unsung to another world, as did the fine lady's gown they were made for, and the lady, resplendent as she swirled in lace happily to now lost music. They are like this winter's impossible hoarfrost webs on the box hedges in the garden, glistening after fog in the early morning sun. On the landing, walnut yields to gold, to ivy, to the cream surge of scores of flowers, forget-me-nots, daisies, and fewer leaves, some robustly bursting the edges of ornate serpentine in her borders. Each cuff unfolds from a central crest, trailing bud-like tiny circles, suspended in gossamer, linked to rhyming leaves that move outward above, inward below, protecting its heart. Age has taken 6 small flowers from the lower cuff, left stains, a few joints sprayed, the enriched character of survivors. For display, each balanced note, simple or grand, resonates, and from the intricate tableau, from nowhere, softly, 2 violins seem to play, slowly at first, a double fugue building, continuously interweaving, counterpoint after counterpoint, until a muted crescendo breaks to hushed silence. The old wreath work complete, perfect, frozen in time. I'll fix this web of words to the back of the frame, celebrating the unsigned artist, her fragile beauty wrought with needles and thread.
Well done.
Thank you.